So I'm going to show you guys how to do hairstyles for girls who play sports. So stay tuned. So I know my hair doesn't look the greatest right now, but the first one I'm going to show you is a ponytail. Now there are many variations of the ponytail, and the one I'm going to show you is the side ponytail, which I wear often because it fits in my softball helmet without hurting my head. And yeah. So you just brush out all the knots and tangles going back, not really making a part unless you want a part. You just get like a regular hair tie, and it's a little bit split here, but what are you gonna do? Okay, so you pull your hair back. I don't know if you can see that. I'm gonna turn around, show you what I do. Just tip my head back, gather all the hair, and if it has any bumps, just smooth it out with your hands. There we go. And what I'm going to do, since I'm doing a side ponytail, is I'm going to sweep the hair to the side, whatever side you want. I tend to do it to my right. I don't know, it just seems to sit better on my head, and you can just brush it back too. Ugh, I hate when it's all staticky. Okay, and here we go. You can do it as high or as low as you want. I usually do it kind of in the middle. Not too high, not too low. Then get your hair tie and just wrap it around. There we go. Now pretty much every girl knows how to do a ponytail. I don't know what you people call it. I call it ponytails. Called that since I was a little baby. Anyway, yeah. I call them ponytails. On to number dos. So this is another very simple hairstyle, and I'll go find it first. There we go. You really just need a comb, 2 hair ties, and a brush, and then you're good. So yeah, this is 2 ponytails. Well, pigtails, I guess. I have no idea what everybody calls it. So part it where you want it. You can part it in the middle. I always part it on the side. I'm very sorry for all the static. It's not frizz, which is kind of funny, but it's static. Anyway, so part your hair where you want it. Take your comb, and what you're going to do is you're going to, I have to see it first. There we go. Start where you would like to part it. Pull it down and separate. And pull it forward. There you go. So, pull it forward, and then I would take a hair tie. Sorry about that, my phone just rang. Yeah, so, where was I? I parted my hair. Did my voice just crack? That's so weird. Okay, I parted my hair, and I brought the 2 sections forward. So what you're going to do is you're going to take a hair tie, doesn't matter what it is, and block off one of the sections. This is not what, unless you like this, like the loose one, then this is not how you're going to do it. So get your section, brush it back. Ouch. Okay. And I always put it behind my ear because I find it really annoying when I'm playing that it when it's in front of my ear, I have to like keep tugging at it. Okay, make sure you get all the hair, and then you take a hair tie and you cinch it together. I don't know if cinching's the right word. That's what I use. Anyway, so it's nice and it's really casual, but it's nice at the same time. Okay, so now you're going to do this side. And you can put product in it if you want, but my hair is just naturally straight, so I don't even bother. And it actually, my hair is pretty cooperative sometimes. Most of the time. So brush your hair back. Sorry, I got pudgy fingers, so it looks funny. Okay. Make sure you get all of the hair. And take your hair tie. And cinch it together. There we go. And they should be pretty even. Unless you don't like it even. It's all up to you. But yeah. Another hairstyle. And if you have bangs, which I do, but I'm growing them out, so it's not that bad anymore. What you're going to do, if I can find it, take a barrette or a bobby pin or a headband or whatever, and just pull it back. And say bye-bye to your bangs. Because I hate playing with bangs on my face. It's like, ew, get it away, blah. Anyway, so yeah, on to hairstyle number 3. So the setup is pretty much just like the 2 ponytails, but this one is a little bit more complicated. So again, part your hair and part it in the back, and then pull the 2 sides forward. And then take a hair tie, again, and collect the hair and just put it away. Not going to be using it right now. So these are French braids. So yeah. Okay, so first you're going to start off with a little piece right here. And you're going to pull it into 3 sections like you're braiding. I don't know if you can see because I got fat fingers. Yeah, okay, 3 sections. And then kind of braid like you usually would. I just lost my hair. Okay, make sure that doesn't happen. And then, okay, braid once or twice. I usually do twice just for extra holding. What is that word? I can never say it. Extra firmness. I'm going to say firmness. Then with one of these pieces, you're going to grab a piece of hair and then braid it back in. And then you're going to do the same with the one in the back. You grab a piece of hair, braid it back in, and keep repeating this process. This is a little bit more complicated than the other hairstyles, but once you get the hang of it, you're like a pro at it. Because at first, I sucked at this. I was terrible. It was embarrassing how terrible my French braids came out. I was like, oh no, this is terrible. This is terrible. Okay, if you've gathered all the hair, I know, it looks really weird right now. There we go. Just continue braiding, and you don't have to collect any more hair because there's no more hair to collect. Braid, 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 braid. There we go. Then get a hair tie. Tangled up. I'm using a yellow one because yellow is my favorite color. There we go. You can see that. Nice and braidalicious. If you have layers in your hair, it might stick out in the braids. And this, you can see in the back, it might stick out a little bit in the back too. All depends on what your hair's like. So I'm going to do the other side now, and this is pretty much just the exact same thing, except since I part my hair on the side, it's going to be it's not going to have this giant braiding effect. So yeah. And then once you reach the bottom, once you reach the bottom, just continue braiding because there's nothing left to gather into the braid. Okay. Yellow hair tie. Tie it off at the bottom. So those are my 3 hairstyles for sport playing girls. Comment, rate, subscribe. And yeah, so gracias. Bye.